This is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On today's episode of the Jazz Update, we're talking all about jazz icon Anita O'Day. She's a singer who won fame for her rhythm and vocals and her interpretation of ballads and also her scat singing and improvisation singing. She mainly took over the jazz scene in the bebop and swing era. In 1941, she recorded her first big hit with the Gene Krupa Band, a collaboration with Roy Aldridge called Let Me Off Uptown. She went on to inspire countless singers who came after her, from Helen Merrill to June Christy to Chris Connor. Anita O'Day was particularly famous for her impeccable style and her flair for her music that encompassed all areas of jazz. So on this segment, we are going to be talking about some of her most popular songs, the meanings of the lyrics. The first song we are going to be discussing is called Whisper Not. This is a song that talks about love and forgiveness and patience. It's all about looking to the future without dwelling on past mistakes. A very nostalgic song about love. How regardless of what happened in the past, love can be reclaimed despite past mistakes. Beautiful Love is a song where the singer is reaching out to the dream of her true love. But that's an undertaking that also comes with doubt and uncertainty. Sing, 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 an upbeat, energetic song. A song about bringing people together through the power of the music, to create joy and unity through the music. Tenderly, a song about the beauty of love. So in this song, the singer is using metaphors of nature to bring out the meanings of the song. And finally, I Could Write a Book. In this song, the singer is talking about the different types of education. There's learned education and education through observation and emulation. So the singer is singing that when people are in love, the power of love can elevate creative expression or informal learning to the level of formal education. So we're going to be talking about the meanings of some of Anita O'Day's greatest songs on this segment. This is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We'll be right back after a short break. Stay tuned. Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On today's episode, it's all about jazz great Anita O'Day, her life and times and best hits. So on this segment, we're talking about some of Anita's greatest songs. The first song is called Whisper Not. This one's a song that talks about love and forgiveness. So in this song, the singer is singing about how she wants her love to take heart and not be gloomy, to sing words of love to her and not words of despair. She's talking about this sentimental tune that died too soon but hopes it can be rekindled. So it's a song about forgiveness. There was an argument between the lovers in the past, but they're trying to move on. Now the theme of the song talks about how quarrels don't last forever and now it's time to move ahead. She's asking her lover, why would they listen to the naysayers that say it's all over? Why not move on together into the future, heeding the call of Cupid, the love god? So this one's a song that talks about how love is all about forgiveness and patience. It's about looking to the future without dwelling on past mistakes. A nostalgic song that love can be reclaimed despite past misgivings. Beautiful Love is a song about bewilderment, how love turns people's lives upside down. The first line says, Beautiful love, you are a mystery, meaning love is beyond anybody's understanding. The second line says, Beautiful love, what have you done to me? Which means, in the song, Anita is reflecting how her love moved her out of her comfort zone, making her experience out of the ordinary emotions and experiences. And she is so thrilled to be living the high life that love brought her. On the other hand, the song then takes a rather negative undertone. It talks about the anxiety and pain that also comes with love. Sing, 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 a lively upbeat tune that talks about the power of music to bring joy into one's life. The lyrics talk about singing along to the music in a spirit of celebration. The repeated line, Sing, 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 highlights that effect. So the lyrics also talk about the importance of the swing genre in this musical expression. The phrase, now you're singing with swing, that talks about how it's all about the power to make people nod their heads and tap their feet along to the music, which is a feature of the swing genre, a very popular music style at the time. The second verse talks about the communal nature of music and how it brings people together. When the music goes around, everybody goes to town. That's a line that talks about how when there's music, everybody just joins in and has fun. And the chorus further highlights this, saying, it's all about losing oneself to the beat of the music. So this is a beautiful, upbeat, energetic song, a song about bringing people together through the power of the music, to create joy and unity through that music. Tenderly. Now this one's a romantic song that talks about nature and love. In the first scene, we are transported to a world of breeze, gently riffling through the rustling leaves. And then, the lovers arrive. They are lost in their own world. The second verse goes into detail, and we realize the love scene is taking place on a beach. There's waves lapping on the coast. And the song ends with the passion of their relationship. So it's a song about the beauty of love. The song uses metaphors of nature to bring out this meaning. And finally, I could write a book. Now in this song, the singer is struggling to bring words to her feelings. She's saying she's not a literate person and she's struggling to bring words to how she feels. She says she's bad at things like arithmetic, but she wants to learn by observation and emulation. She's singing about this romantic relationship and how she wishes she could just write a book about it. So the song basically talks about learned literacy versus informal education, learning through observation. In this song, Anita O'Day is singing, when we take up learning a subject, we often forego creative expression for traditional memorization, which is like the norm in education. For example, when one is in love, one could write a book about that experience without even having studied the art of writing. So it's a song about how the power of love can elevate creative expression to the level of formal education. And that's the theme of this song. So that was some great hits by Anita O'Day, the meanings of the lyrics, and you're tuned into the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. This is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On today's episode, it's all about jazz great Anita O'Day, her life and times, and best hits. And right now, we're going to be talking about some trending album news. The Diva Jazz Orchestra 30, live at Dizzy's Club, is trending on the top of the jazz charts this week. This one's a hit album by the Diva Jazz Orchestra, an all-female orchestra that started out 30 years ago. Ever since, they've toured nationally and internationally, gaining critical acclaim in the process. They've toured at places like Carnegie Hall, the Kennedy Center, the Lincoln Center, and Dizzy's Club. Most of their work are renditions of jazz standards, that's renditions of contemporary work rather than originals. So the Diva Jazz Orchestra 30, live at Dizzy's Club, is an album, a compilation of their best live recordings. So if you're a fan of cover songs, make sure you check this album out. It also features drum solos and audience reactions, and you're basically going to get the chance to relive your jazz favorites in this album. And you're tuned into the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. When we come back, we're going to be talking about more of Anita O'Day's